Yo, what's up, droners? B here, and yeah, I got some new swag on. I'm sure you're wondering why, and that's a really good story, and we'll get right into it. I have a really good story to start this off for you guys. A couple months ago, I had the pleasure of working with another drone pilot who was an FPV pilot, and if you don't know what that is pretty much like what most people consider a drone racing pilot. Not necessarily drone racers. The reason it's called FPV is because you're flying from first-person view with goggles, normally one of the smaller drones, but you can also fly FPV on Inspire 2. That's neither here nor there. But I met this guy named David on a music video shoot that the entire music video, or at least like 80% of it, of the music video was shot on an FPV drone, David's FPV drone. And they found him on his Instagram. Knight _ with a K _ flyer _ FPV. Check him out. Now David didn't have his Part 107 license, but the production company had worked with me before. And so what we did is we shot this whole music video. I was there as like his I was his eyes pretty much, and also was giving him advice about what it is to be on set. And come to find out, like my man is like one of the top officials or top people in a company called NewBee Drones. Now they did not sponsor this video, they did not pay me anything. He just told me, he's like, hey man, I'm gonna send you some stuff. Can I have your company address? And I was just like, okay. And he sends me a box, and in this box, a very comfortable hoodie, a hat, and a box, which I believe is a starter kit for a drone that is, he promised me that he wanted me to become an FPV pilot. Because I've done a little FPV flying. I have like one little FPV drone, but I don't really do it very much. And he was just like, no, you gotta do it, it's amazing. I was 100% impressed with his flying. So if he gives me advice and said, this is what you need to do, I'm interested, I'm paying attention. So this is the box that he sent me, and he said this is everything that I need to get started as an FPV pilot. So let's see what we think and see how you guys feel about it. Let us see what we got in here. Oh, look at that. That is a cool little case. I like this. Let's see what we got inside. See, first of all, I love when you get a case to keep something in forever instead of just giving you a box that's disposable. So I have a way to carry this, whatever it is, as much as I want. Oh, look at this. Okay. So little antenna just fell out. And it looks like this is a full-on headset. And I think I'll be willing to bet that antenna that fell out goes right here. Cool, cool. And oh, inside of here is the drone. So this little FPV drone kind of like reminds me like a Tiny Whoop. And then, oh, and this even holds the batteries. So there's like 4 batteries in here. So it comes with that and the batteries. Oh, I get it. So this whole carrying case comes together. Wow, that's pretty cool. It comes together. You got the batteries in there. This I guess that protects the screen because there's the screen right here. Yeah, so it looks like this is all magnetic, actually. There's no snapping back in or anything like that. You just literally just set it on there, and it's good to go. Yeah, all right. I see you out here, newbie. NewBee, I get it, NewBee, because I'm a newbie. I hope this is the name of the company, actually, not just like, yo, you're a rookie. You know, so this is what you have to wear when you fly so we all can stay safe. No, but honestly, this is pretty cool so far. So already, what I really like about this is that everything is in like one piece. Like you have this, the headset thing holds the drone as well as the batteries. And it looks like even the charger is right here, which is pretty, yeah, I think this is the charger. And everything fits inside of this case that you can just carry and take with you anywhere. For me, that's a win. Like, I'm not that interested in anything inconvenient at this point. Drone technology has gotten to the point where I don't have to have my 3D robotics drone and then like a separate image transmission sensor and a separate area to be able to operate the gimbal and like a separate controller to fly the drone. I'm not gonna do that anymore because drone technology is incredible. And so as technology advances, normally what follows very closely behind that is convenience. So now I am a creature of convenience, and it looks like NewBee Drone is really thinking about that. To the point, there is a lavender packet inside. I knew I smelled something when I opened. They put a lavender, there is literally a lavender packet in here to make this smell good. Please believe this is staying in this packet. And it smells fantastic. Thank you, David. I feel like you literally, like, maybe this doesn't always come, but David, like, he's funny. Like, he would do something like that. Okay, so extra props. It looks like these are three-bladed props. Cool. This looks like the battery, the charger for the battery stuff, and Acrolite RTF, I believe, is ready to fly kit. Oh, okay, and this is just like the instructions. Come on, guys, who does that? I am Droner. I'm not gonna. This is like famous last words. But let's see. All right, so I see this. So this is where the battery's gonna connect to. Chances are nothing's charged, but let's just grab one and see what happens. All right, so that fits right on there. I think this goes just like, close. Just like that. Oh, it's on, it's cool, okay. So that's on. As is this. Do they, oh, they connected already. Ugh. Okay. Low power, shutting down. I guess I need to charge everything. All right, guys, so I'm just gonna plug these in so we can actually fly some, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, we're back, and the batteries, controller, and the screen is now charged. So we out here winning. You know, a really great thing about this is that they use very, very like common stuff. So like this is micro USB to USB. Or mini USB to USB, which is a very common cord. A lot of times when I get like drones like this or small things, it's like you open it up and there's proprietary cords or chargers and there's a bunch of them and I just have stuff everywhere. This is super simple. Like they're just like, all right, this is the most basic USB charging cable you can use. It is USB, so that's great. It's not proprietary and everything charges from the same thing. So this is actually pretty cool. It looks like all the whole entire battery charging apparatus is a part of the case that holds the drone itself and holds the batteries. So this is pretty compact. It seems like it's pretty together. The only complaint that I have thus far is that they only gave you one USB cable, when in reality you actually need 3 USB to micro USB, because I have one charging the controller, I have one charging the screen itself, and then I have another one charging the batteries. So it's all the same cord. So in theory, you can charge all 3 things, but you just can't do it at once. So I just so happen to have more cords because I'm a nerd and I'm charging everything at once. And yeah, I've read through the instructions very briefly, kind of, sort of. I can say, who needs instructions? I'm Droner. But I did read through the instructions and now I'm gonna start playing with it. So as you can see, on the bottom of this, there's like these little 2 brackets here. And then you also have a plug. And what these are gonna do is this is gonna hold the battery. Grab battery. So this holds the battery that you just slide in there and then you just plug it in. And it turns on. Simple as that. So you turn it on and you're like, all right, cool. Now that I've turned this on and my glasses are too big to be able to fit inside of this, which I think they would, but honestly, I don't really need the glasses that bad. Oh, this is already on. Look at that, it's already on, it's already working. So the next thing is to turn on the remote. So to do that, you press this button twice. 1, 2, oh, hell, hilarious. Let's try that again. So what you do, to turn on the control, you press the button twice, like this. 1, 2, you hear a little sound, it's on, it's happy. Now, this is the part that I say, the only notes that I have for this thus far, there's 2 notes, is that I don't know what these switches do, because there's no instructions about the switches on the top of the controller. And the other thing, like I said, is the cord thing, but that's not that big of a deal. This one, the only reason I know the answers to this is because I have flown FPV drones before. This is your arming switch right here. You turn it on, and as you see, the blades just start spinning automatically. But it doesn't even work. That won't even work at all if you don't have the throttle turned all the way down. So if I turn the throttle up right now and then turn the switch on, it doesn't do anything. It would take you forever to figure that out if you didn't know. So you have to have the throttle all the way down, you turn that on, and then the blades come on. And this switch over here is actually putting you into different kinds of acro modes, because there's one mode on here, I believe this one all the way to the left, I haven't figured it out yet, I haven't flown it yet, is gonna probably keep it more stable so that I can press forward and it goes forward, back, left, and right. And I believe, yep, there's 3 different modes here. The middle mode is gonna be somewhere in the middle between that and full acro, and then obviously all the way to the right will be full acro mode, which means if I push straight forward on this, the drone's doing front flips. So honestly, like depending on how good you are and how comfortable you are with FPV flying, it's gonna be a different experience. But I'm gonna go ahead and put this into the beginner mode because I'm a newbie. You see what I did there? Because I'm a newbie, you get it, like newbie drone. But I'm gonna put that into that mode, put on the goggles, and let's see what the first flight looks like. All right, big head. All right, feels good though. All right, find the remote. Found the remote. Where's the drone? Okay, so I'm looking through the camera right now. This looks, yo, the quality of this camera, it looks great. Yo, we out here. Okay, cool. This looks really, really good. In easy mode, we're armed. And here we go. Hey. Whoop. Hey. Okay, so I have a belief that was not in the easy mode. So I switched it to the other mode. Oh my God, I really, really hope that was not the easy mode. If that was the easy mode, I'm in trouble. All right, so armed it again. Let's try this again. Okay, yeah, that was definitely full acro. Yeah, this is way better. This is definitely a good training drone. This is not, even in the easiest mode, this is not easy. But I'm coming for you, David. You know what I'm saying? This is first flight, bro. First flight. Haven't even crashed yet. All right, so I'm gonna go full acro, just to switch it because I'm a boss. Up. All right, how do I do that? There it is, full acro. Oh. I'm good. I got this. We're good. We're good. Whoop. I tried to do a flip, it didn't work. That is intense. That is an experience right there. That is fun. I'm happy that I have multiple batteries, because I think each battery lasts like 2 to 4 minutes at the most. But this is without question a heck of a, like if you are a first time person, like, I wanna learn how to be a drone racer or a FPV freestyle or something like that, this is where it's at. Like, I really think this is a quality way to start this, and it's a win. All right, so first of all, I'm gonna tell y'all, this is a $200 kit that can teach you everything you need to know about the FPV flying and give you all the experience you need to be able to do this. Like, I think that's a good deal. And I want to talk briefly just about the difference between the different flight modes and how significant that is. Because like when I took off for the first time, it was in full acro mode. I didn't know that, but I was able to keep the drone in the air for the most part and not crash it too bad. But that is because I have flown in full acro mode before. I am by no means an expert, but I'll tell you right now, if I'm coming from flying like camera drones or like DJI drones or like Autel drones or something like that, and then I open this up and expect to be able to fly full FPV, full acro mode, not gonna happen. Because like I was saying before, if you take a Phantom drone and you just press, let me turn this off before I do that. But if you just press full forward on the right stick, what's gonna happen is that the drone is going to go as fast as it can forward, but it's still gonna stay flat on this plane where the drone is just gonna tilt and move forward and control itself in that way. In full acro mode, what you're getting is the full control of the drone, and what you'll be doing and what you'll be getting if I did this and I push full forward on the right stick, which normally makes it move forward, instead what you will get is a front flip, where the drone will just keep flipping until it hits the ground, is what it'll do, because you have the full capabilities of it, and it gives full throttle to the back two rotors, and they just spin it. That one, what you have to do if you wanna move forward is you tilt it gently forward with this, because you tilt the drone, and then you give it a little more throttle. That is how you move it forward in acro mode, which is a completely different way of flying, which is much more difficult, but like I said before, gives you a lot more control. And it makes it so you can do some really cool tricks and do all the kind of fun stuff, you know, like the fun stuff. But I haven't learned all the fun stuff yet. So for me, this is a good trainer to be able to learn how to do all that. And yeah, man, I'm pretty excited to play with this. And I think this is a quality way to get started in FPV flying if that's what you want to do. All right, droners, thank you guys so much for checking out my unboxing and first flight of the NewBee drone. The link below will be able to take you guys to being able to see that. If you guys want to see more unboxing and cool videos and things like that, like I do, you can go ahead and see them right over here. Always show your support to us by subscribing, by clicking that and turning on the notifications, and make sure you stay fly.